Welcome back to the Upstate Music Channel Podcast. This is episode 13, a compilation episode. This is the past 12 episodes with the fantasy band question I ask. At the end of every episode, I ask every musician to build an Upstate Fantasy Band of members of not in their band, but other musicians in the Upstate. And this is their answers. And thank you for watching, and we'll be back with episode 14 here soon. Thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting the Upstate Music Channel and all the musicians in the Upstate. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I got pretty much got my fantasy band right now, but we'll do that. People I like to jam with. I guess I'd love to. You mentioned Will James. I'd like to jam with him.
That would be phenomenal.
Me and Will and Neil McJunkin. I'd like to have 3 guitars. Me, Will, Neil McJunkin, and bass players. Let's see. Probably. I really like Mark McMakin. Do you know Mark?
I know that name. I've seen that name.
He played with Mac Arnold.
Okay. I think that's where I've seen it. On something.
And my favorite drummer that I played with was Scotty Hawkins. Other than Lance,
Okay.
Scotty passed, but I got to play with Scotty, and that was the gig of a lifetime, man. Like just sharing the stage with him.
Did he have a wife that was in music?
I don't think so.
That might be another.
Scotty played with Reba McEntire and all them.
Okay, that's. There's a couple of people like with Neil with Slewfoot, like Slew was supposed to kind of replace Alabama at the Bowery.
Yeah.
And then they kind of faded out, but there's like 2 songwriters, the Watermelon Crawl. I can't remember that guy's name. And there's several people in the Upstate that have, like you were talking about, you come from West Virginia to Greenville. There's so much talent down here, and there's still talent down here that's going crazy. This is one of the best places to be. And
yeah, it's the Upstate is a great place to be as far as music goes.
Who on vocals?
Man, there's so many vocals. Jada McLaughlin.
Oh yeah,
Jada was great. I'd like to have Jada and JC doing harmonies and sharing some lead stuff. They're sisters, and that's great harmonies too, man.
Wait a minute, is one of them with is it
the Revival?
Huh?
With the Revival. You're talking about JC. It's a different JC.
I'm horrible with names. That's why.
Yeah, I can't remember her last name, but yeah, I know who you're talking about. Jada and JC are sisters, and they sing now and then. I think JC joins her with a band called the Revival, and then I would have vocally. Man, I'd like to have a dude vocalist too. I mean, there's a ton of them. We'll move to the musicians. So me, Neil, and Will on guitars. I'd like to have Jada and JC singing together, and I would like to have, I would like to have Dina Norris singing as well. So I would have 3 female singers. Dina Norris she can
be like Elvis, man. Go on.
Yeah, dude. If you heard Dana sing, like she sings like all the 80s Skid Row stuff. And
Yeah.
She can do all that. And then you'd have Jada. She can sing pretty much anything.
Yeah, I've heard her sing with you. I mean, it's at the pub.
And then JC could sing anything. So you'd have those 3, and then I would sing, Neil sings, and I think does Will sing?
He does some harmonies a little bit.
So you'd have like 25-part harmony. So
that's probably the only instrument I don't know. I hadn't talked to him in years. I was in a band with him. It was his first band, but I'm pretty sure he that's the one instrument he I think he might be embarrassed to use. But I've heard him sing a little bit of backup. He's good.
Yeah. So you'd have the 3 guitar players singing harmony. You'd have Jada and JC and Dina. They can all sing harmony and sing. They can all sing lead. And then I could sing lead, Neil could sing lead. And then I would have Adam Plott on drums. Adam's played with everybody from time to time. He's a great drummer, man. He really is. He's a solid rock drummer.
Oh yeah.
And then For bass, I'd probably just either go with Mark McMakin or Mean Joel Green.
Okay, he's is it Area 49, and isn't he with them?
I think Joel plays with Remedy 58.
There's a number in there. I'm like I said, I'm terrible with names, man. I forget my own sometimes.
So I played in a band with Adam and Joel at one point. So that would be the two that I would join in with, and then me, Neil, and Will, and then Jada, JC, and Dina. And then I like to have Aaron Bowen on keys.
Oh yeah, I've heard him play before. I think I heard him play with Tim one time. He's played with a few people.
And then I think that would be about the round of it, man. I don't think you really need anything else. Maybe a fiddle player, maybe Matt Parks playing fiddle. That'd be cool to have.
Oh yeah, he's who's he with? He with the Piedmont Boys now, or he was?
No, he was.
I seen him on something recently, and I can't remember. Was it Luke Deuce?
Yeah,
was he playing with him?
And one more, I would have Adrian Lee in there.
Okay,
Adrian Lee from 3 and 20.
Okay,
Adrian's he can sing that like hard rock, got that hard rock voice too, and then he can rap. So you'd have all genres and be able to cover anything and play anything, and it would be just a big wide variety of music.
It'd be either everybody runs off in the wrong direction or everybody runs in the same direction.
Yeah, I mean, that's the fun of music.
Oh yeah,
it's like playing some Linda Ronstadt, and then Adrian start rapping, and I'd start playing Flight of the Bumblebees.
We got rap things.
But they can't be in our own band, right?
No, they can't be in your own band. I forget to say that sometimes, but they can't be in your own
Dang
band.
it. All right. Drums. I would say Skip Strong. Tim Delisle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like Tim.
I always mess his last name up in my head.
Delisle.
I call him Leslie or something.
And then Hack brought up one the other night, and I was like, "Oh gosh!" And I'm gonna claim it. Glenn Dupree.
What? I know the name.
Gen X.
Okay, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah,
if I
he
met
is with
him.
them now.
And Gen X.
Gen X. Yeah.
I don't think I may.
Glenn Dupree. Yeah.
I may have met
So
him.
I'm gonna steal that one.
Yeah, I don't think I was there then. I remember, I know that name, but I can't put a face with it. I don't think I've met him. But that's your bass player?
No, that's drums.
Okay, drum. Okay.
Yeah. Bass players, I'm gonna go with James Larkin.
Haphazard.
Yeah, those are my boys. I can't pick Hack, so. Joe Jones, I've heard his name quite a lot. And actually, I want to say something about Joe. Joe was supposed to be our first bass player for Widow Lake.
That would be a completely different. He's got some funk to him.
Believe it or not, he was a rock player in high school. Yeah.
I've met him once, and it was just at Powdersville Pub.
Yeah, I like Joe and
I
his
met him
wife
twice,
Kathy. They're great.
But I thought highly of him.
Yeah, he's great. Guitar. Jason Wolf.
Okay, that's randomonium, or is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
One Lone Wolf.
Okay.
Yeah, he plays out by himself sometimes.
That's so cool. That's a cool name. It is a play on words.
Yeah. Singer, I'm gonna go with Clementine. Streeting September.
Nice.
Ever since I've met her and heard her, oh my gosh, that woman has a voice.
Oh yeah.
She is great.
When I heard
The core band is Jet. You got Joe Jones,
Yeah.
Eric Weiler, Tess Rourke. Now,
Matter of fact, I have seen them.
add to that, and this happened at Powdersville Pub,
Yep.
Tim Lee,
Yeah. Tim's on my list.
and then that night, I think Wanda Johnson was there, and Was he the only other one? Yeah. So to me, that would kind of be. Now, I mean, that's kind of genre specific type music.
Well, this is just kind of like to be promotional, to kind of,
Yeah, so that, and I got to, then, anytime I go out, I see Tez playing, he's going to drag me up on stage. Sometimes I try to resist, and sometimes, it's a no, come on. So during that show, he called me up, and, I was just blown away. You got Joe Jones over here. I mean, just phenomenal bass player. And you got Eric. I've sat in with Eric a few times. Super, super nice guy. Great guitar player. Then you got Tim.
Oh yeah, Tim's amazing.
They're trading licks back and forth, and I'm just back here just slobbering all over myself. So
throwing water bottles.
That would, to me, that's probably would be the fantasy band. Of local.
All right, because I tried to do this the last time we tried to do this interview, and it's more names came to mind. It's really.
Oh yeah, when I did mine, you're like, yeah.
It's so hard. God, it's so hard. But all right, I'm gonna do 4. Okay, and just for the record, these have to be people that aren't in my band.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna pick people that
upstate
that I've
people
never
that
done
are-
a band with. That's part of the fun.
That are like-
I can't pick my own band members, just for the record. So I'm gonna go with 4. I would say. Let's see. I would want. Let's see. Let's work our way out. Let's start with drums, and then I got to figure out what kind of music this would be. So, man, that's tough. 'Cause I really,
there's a million names you could mention, and if,
I just want to pick one though, but it's so hard to do that. All right, so I'm just gonna name a few of each part, and then that way I'll have a clean conscience. All right, so drummer-wise, you could go with Daniel Malone, Alex Pappas, Gavin Glover. I don't know if you're familiar with that guy, but good grief, that man.
I know that name.
He can play like anything, any genre, dude. I follow him on Facebook. I've never met him in person, but man, he was a drummer for Hot as a Pepper.
Okay.
At one point, like full time. I think he still fills in. Maybe I can't be sure about that, but I know he did. But man, the dude is great. Alex Pappas, Flashpoint.
Yeah, Flashpoint.
I've always been a fan, and then Daniel Malone from Flipside. I just love the way the guy plays because they're an emo band, so that's a lot of songs that I loved when I was growing up. So they play a lot of my favorites. So that would be. There's 3 drummers off the top of my head. All right, now we're gonna go with bass players. So I'd say in no particular order, Jonathan Muley from Flipside because he can play and sing. And the dude just does it with such classy style. I love it. Carl Bernard
Oh yeah,
from Flashpoint, dear friend of ours, him and his wife Debbie, and I just love the way he plays it. The man knows his stuff. Let's see. What's another one? Oh man, I just blanked out again. Hack, I think would be from Widow Lake would be fun.
Oh yeah.
To play with. He just has that whole rancid punk rock look going from that time period, and he plays it so well, and I've never really heard him miss many notes. So that would be
Fleetwood.
Fleetwood.
He's next.
Yeah, we've talked actually. Him and Clem and I have discussed about, and we've discussed, musicians. We talk about, network doing projects with other bands. She couldn't come to hijack my interview.
No, but to save on batteries and time.
But
here I am.
okay, hey baby.
Don't put this in there because I have to fix my pants.
But
Well, it's mostly gonna be on him. So
right, it's all good.
Damn it! It was my interview today too.
But yeah, he'd be another one, and we've talked about playing together. But it's just it's hard to do that with everybody's stuff and figuring out what you're gonna do and all of that. So there's a few bass players, lead guitar players. The top of my list would be Jason Wolf.
Okay.
Without question, from Randomonium. The dude can play, he can sing, he can run those pedals like so flawlessly, seamlessly, and the dude does it with a smile on his face the entire time and makes it look ridiculously easy. And he's a great guy. Like I said, we know him personally. So I think he would be a blast to have on guitar. Sean Chapman from Randomonium.
Yeah.
I'd like, play guitar and sing. I'd like to be, it'd be me and him and Jason singing, and then whoever the bass player would be, if they sing or not, would vary. And then of course drums. Like I've always thought it would be great to have a band where everybody sings, like the Eagles.
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody plays something, everybody sings, because I'm a big fan of 4-part harmony and multi-harmonies, and like growing up in church, singing hymns in the churches that I grew up in, it was all a cappella, and then singing in chorus. I love the different voice parts. So I think that would be fun. And those are just a few off the top of my head. I'm trying to think of somebody else.
Did you pick
I need another guitar, a couple more guitar players. Well, I was saying, you know, if I was in a band with him, it'd be like me and Sean, you know, would be kind of the primary singers. Of course, Jason too. Like he could sing lead too. Like that's what I'm saying. That's the beauty of the idea that I have for this band is like everybody can sing lead, everybody can sing backup. You know, and then me and Sean would have the guitar parts covered rhythm wise. Jason's got the lead covered. You know, and then any of the drummers I named would be more than capable of doing all that. Bass players too. And there's plenty more that I could name. Now, if I wasn't going to sing and I was going to pick a singer and I was just going to play guitar and do backup vocals, who would that be? Goodness.
Two female and a
That's what I'm trying to do. Let's see. I'm drawing such a freaking blank.
I know mine.
I know JC from the away team.
Is that Seppa?
Okay.
I can't
Yeah.
pronounce her last name.
I really love that.
Todd's daughter.
Yeah, Todd. How do you pronounce his last name?
King?
Yeah, Todd
Mark
King.
King
I was
and
thinking
JC.
Todd Zimmer.
Is that Zeppa?
Yeah,
Is that Seppa?
I think that sounds right. I forgot his last name was King, but yeah. So yeah, she's really really good. Like I think I could sing with her and do harmonies and stuff like that. And then male would be, let's see. I can't really think right now. I should have considered that ahead of time. Help me out, Angela. Throw some names in for me. That just sing.
Mine differ. I mean, I love the way Sid Killian sings.
Yes, Sid would be fun. He's another one that I would. Yeah, he'd be fun to play with and sing with.
That's just the whole point behind this is to get, if fans of y'all's are watching this going, who the heck is that? I want them to look
Yep, go
up that
check
band.
all those
'Cause-
bands I
'cause
named.
You're basically recommending played with.
Joe Jones.
You've played with.
Joe Jones.
Okay. Who is the most impressive guitar player you've ever played with?
That's tough, man, because it depends on the style of music. You know what I mean?
That you've played with.
Again, depends on the style. I played all kinds of stuff.
Let's go with the two mainstreams, rock and country. Pick two. Make it easy on you. Oh, you're not getting out of this question. We're going to answer it somehow. Because if you do it, everybody else is. And this is
But
one I want to
I
keep.
would say one of the best guitar players I ever played with was Will Garland, but he's dead.
That's fine, too.
Okay. He was the Dark Corner.
Okay.
Lead guitars. God, there's so many. You're not making this easy. I got like 8 names in my head.
Name them.
I'm not gonna name them all.
Well, a few of them.
All right, Bill Shaw. You know Bill Shaw? You probably
know that
He's
name.
with Acid Reflux now.
Okay.
Chris McCauley, Uncle Chris. Do you know him?
I know that name.
He can play the hell out of some Southern rock, man. So obviously, the two Taylors, Steven and Jason.
Oh, yeah.
Right, Todd King goes along with that same group there.
Steve Taylor, is that he kind of goes around to a lot of different open mics.
Yeah.
Long dark hair.
Yep.
Kind of raspy voice.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I love that guy. I love that guy.
That's the guy. Jack Rear. Not that he's a shredder, but his voice, man, it's just like with the guitar. The way the two go together, it's like one instrument. It's so.
So you got Joe Jones and about 47.
Oh,
guitar
I
players.
can line up the guitar player. We do that. Here on this stage, we'll have a band and then just have the guitar players come up, plug in, play your 16 bars. Okay, next guy come up.
So who is the best vocalist that you think you've played with?
I am, of course.
So you
And I have to name Jules then too. She would be my second.
That's your
pick.
vocal coach?
My vocal coach, Jules. Yeah, Jules Vocals. Jules Vocals.
Well, you got a good
.com.
plug in there then. You know,
I'd
one of the
recommend-
not in that.
Guitar for me would be Shy and Matt Nations. Bass guitar would be Greg Bishop or Hack. Drummer, I can't name one. I'll give you three. Skip Strong, Peter Moore, or Lance Sweat. And it would be hard out of those three for me to pick one. Female singer, of course, would be Angela. Male singer would have to be Brian Stewart.
I forget about him. I love Shot.
And he's a drummer too.
We're getting rained on.
Yep.
And thank you for watching the Upstate Music Channel. It's been Joe with Widow Lake and L Train. Check them out on Facebook. You're on Instagram.
Yes.
Anything else on social media?
Not that I know of.
I'll look it up and we'll get it. I'm gonna save these $500 phones right now.
Yep.
Thank
I'll
you
give
for
it up
watching.
for Matt for everything he does for this music community in the Upstate. We're so fortunate to have him.
And on and on. That's really hard, man, because I would have 10 guitar players on stage, honestly. But for my and this is why I've used these guys, and this is not that I think anybody's better than anybody else. It's just the working situation that I have with these two guys. I don't have to think. Right. So on drums, Kevin Hewer. Kevin is not flashy. I mean, he just
Gray-headed, kind of long hair.
Oh yeah, looks like Einstein.
Yeah, I know who he is. He played at your birthday.
Yes,
party.
yes.
That's just,
he's the original drummer for the Faulty Flowers, but he's played with me. In fact, he's playing with me Saturday in Casual Possums. But I like him. I love him for the person that he is first. But as a drummer, he just knows how to play to a room. I've never heard anybody say drums are too loud. I play with other people who have said, it's good, but drums are way loud, But Kevin, he knows how to play to a room. It's like every feel that he does, that's where it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A bass player, could go on. But like I said, in the situation I like is Clay Williamson from Spartanburg.
yeah, he's another kind of breaker.
Yes,
right here. Yeah,
plays with Anna Lee.
Yeah.
So him, if I wasn't singing and I had somebody singing, it'd be Clementine.
Yeah.
She's like me in the sense that I can play a lot of different styles on the guitar, and I do pretty good at a lot of them. And she's like that. She can sing anything. She can sing a freaking phone book,
And she's got the projection.
And then there's another thing too. So I'm big, you know me, man. I'm big on the people. She's just a doll. Love her. Her and Patrick both just love them to death. I mean, if my lead guitar player, Shane Pruitt.
Oh yeah.
Kim McKinnon, Neil McJunkin, Cole. I could just Eric Weiler.
Oh yeah.
There's just a Craig Hayhurst.
Oh yeah.
Jason
Hayes.
Yes, I could just.
They're doing aren't they doing the triple, like the triples is closed, but they're doing like the triples like
They
jams or something.
They do a thing on Wednesday night where it's like open mic for anything.
Okay, I thought it was Sunday or something they were doing.
Now they are doing. I think they are playing on Sunday. Speaking of triples, Carrie and I, Casual Possums, we're on August the 23rd. We're opening for Sean K. Preston.
Okay.
If you have not seen Sean K. Preston, go to Tribbles. Okay, I'm just that guy. He's I think he's maybe half Korean. And when I first saw him, not in a bad way, it just looked kind of fun. You see a Korean guy singing rockabilly. That was kind of. Not to be funny, but I'm just saying it was just weird, because you think rockabilly, got the slick back hair and all, and that's not him. But he's there again, just a super dude, man. Love the guy.
One of my roommates in the Marine Corps. I ain't gonna say his name, but he was from Thai.
Okay.
From Spartanburg.
Oh, he talked like Henry Cho from Knoxville.
When I first, he was up to barracks and they were putting him in a room, and I walked down and I said, "Hey man, where are you from?" "I'm from Spartanburg, South Carolina. I'm from Greenville." And I'm like, "I gotta get you in my room." First off, that is just cool.
Yeah.
We gotta talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're from Spartanburg. I'm from Greenville. You're coming to my room. But anyway, he had that. Hey y'all.
Yeah.
It was just this little.
That's
Asian
funny,
kid,
isn't it?
just
Yeah.
But we got
So what else? My keyboard player, McKelvey Wilder.
Oh yeah, he's a shaved head guy, right?
No. He big guy.
Does video?
Yes,
because he did. He did one for you.
Snapster booth. He has those Snapster booth cameras.
Okay.
He got 3 or 4 anyway. But he does more than that. But just there again, he's not flash. I mean, he can, but he's not. He's always there. Chords are right. Blah blah blah. He knows music inside and out. Great singer, great harmony singer. Guitar player, Catlin Owen. I taught Catlin. Catlin is a studio musician. He now plays with is it Chris? Anyway, Florida Georgia Line, that group.
Yeah.
One of the singers he plays with him. I think his name's Chris. Anyway, so, I mean, like I said, I could go on and on. Keyboard players too. I mean, there's just a wealth of talent in this area, man. I'm fortunate to be a part of it.
Basing it on, this one's the best at this, or
no, this is who you can play with or who you want to go see. This is more for fun. And
this is just. I think it would be a cool band. I'd probably go with Edgar on bass. Edgar Benet from Night Owls.
I just seen that pop up on something. I don't know if I follow them yet or not. I haven't worked with them, but I have seen them in the Upstate, the Night Owls. I have heard of them, but I didn't know who's who. I hadn't heard them yet.
Yeah, I hadn't heard him in a while, but they're good. He's really good. Guitar player, I'd probably start off with Patrick from Streeting September.
The rhythm or lead or
Guitar. Guitar.
The guitar's all the same. Mine's bigger. Sorry.
Drums, I'm gonna go Ryan Goodson.
Okay. He's another guy that
was with a Shady Groove. I'm trying to think who he's with.
Is
now.
it Groove or Grove?
He's with Barcode now.
Okay.
And then I'd bring out another guitar and keyboard player, Eddie Parker from Haphazard.
Okay.
And there's your four singers, 4 instruments.
Okay.
2 guitars, keys, drums, bass guitar. Everybody sings.
Well,
I
there
just
you
think
go.
That would be cool.
But State Fantasy Band of just upstate musicians, nobody famous. But
we all think we're famous.
Some of you really do. It's like a lot, a whole lot.
But go ahead and start with that.
I almost said a few names.
That's funny. Yeah. So my number 1 singer would be Brian Stewart.
Oh yeah, Brian is awesome.
He's so awesome. His personality is awesome. His stage presence is awesome. His voice, he sounds just like John Bon Jovi, which is just crazy to me. And so I would go listen to him anytime. He could be singing the newspaper, which doesn't even get printed anymore. But I mean, because it used to be the phone book.
Oh yeah, you could read the phone book.
You could read the phone book to me, and I'd be okay. And then guitar, Jason Wolf. I mean,
he's
he's Randemonium's guitar player. He just has a way, because I can't pick my own guitar player,
right?
Because he's awesome. We have clicked, and it's
Barry or
Jim. Well, Barry, yeah, but Jim Key. I mean,
okay. He's
just, I don't know. We have a language on stage where he can look at me, I can look at him, and he'd be like, okay, and even if we've messed up, because a lot of times people out in the audience don't know we've messed up, but we mess up a lot.
To get that kind of communication takes either a lot of working together, a trauma bond, or just years together.
Well, we might be trauma bonding over Joe.
Trust me, that works. You one big thing happened, and you and your buddies are like, we figured this out real quick.
We're good. Glenn Dupree on drums. Jim Larkin on bass. Haphazard. I also love Felicia Johnson. She's one of the singers with Rhythm Jab.
Yeah.
And she's got a really cool tone to her voice. So, kind of playing off of each other. We've done some karaoke songs together. So And then of course Clementine too. I love her voice too.
Oh yeah, Clementine's awesome. She's one of the best rock vocalists in the. Sorry,
That's all right.
You
just haven't seen me enough.
Well, this is the thing. I tell people like Neil McJunkin or Corey Stevenson or Clementine or even Rashana Marie. There's several people. I'm like, these guys they're probably one of the best in the upstate, and they look at me funny. I'm like, go listen to them, and you'll see or hear.
Yeah.
And Brian Stewart's one of them. Like, he's one of the best vocal. Corey Massey is probably. Have you ever heard him?
I've not seen him, but I know the name.
I don't.
In excess.
The Kick, I think it is. The
Kick, yeah.
They had a band called The Crude, and oh my God, they did L.A. Woman. Corey's one of the best vocalists, and he was in, like, when the grunge took over, he would have been big in the '80s. Hair, he had because he's got this like Steven Tyler look to him.
Okay.
He's if you ever get a chance to meet him, he's one of my. I don't think he's singing anymore. That's
well, In Excess was one of my first concerts I ever went to. So
you'd love him. They do there's a band called Kick, and it's a In Excess tribute band, and they play at the what is it, Daryl, the Hall and Oak, Daryl Hall, the house of something he has somewhere. They play up there a lot. They're great. Check them out. But we got to get off here in a few seconds. But anybody else? Any keys?
Keys. Well, so there's not a lot of key players around. John McCrate.
Was anybody? I mean, any extra instruments you would throw in there? You can make this a freaking orchestra if you wanted to. But.
So, what's the guy that plays the horns sometimes with randemonium? Can't think what his name is, but he's really cool when he's playing the sax, and so I haven't really seen anybody do any violin or.
Well, there's a couple.
But was it the Synergy Twins? You probably get them.
I think I've seen something. I haven't seen them live yet, but I've seen something.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're gonna have alternate instruments, throw them up in there.
Okay, but real quick,
I would start at the drummer. My fantasy band drummer would either be around here. If I can't pick No Streeting September, it'd either be Alex Pappas, Timothy Delisle, or Jim Gersey.
Okay.
Because Gersey's got some good vocals on him.
That's what I keep hearing. As a matter of fact, I said something about that last podcast I did. I've heard him sing, but I've only heard him sing backup. Yeah. So Jim, amazing. We have to get you singing. He has a vocal coach, Jules Vocals. Give her a little shout. I followed her.
Nice.
Follow JulesVocals.com, I think it is. She's on Facebook. But that's drums. And what about, would you go see her or would you play with them? Well, let's do both. And so you name a bass player. Who would be on bass?
I like to play bass. If I can't pick me.
Yeah, just if you can't, just.
I like Billie Jean. Billie Jean. That's what I call him. He's not my love.
Billy Joe Cook.
Yeah, Billy Joe.
From Area 49 and Rodeo 49.
Excuse me, I forget his name, but Widow Lake's bass player. Hack is one of the tightest bass player. That's my hero. He is the tightest bass player, I would say, around here when it comes to setting on top of the drums. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he when he started with Widow Lake, he had only been playing bass, I think, for 2 years.
And he don't miss a lick. Because that's what I analyze. That's what I do.
Because he went from, oh my God, what am I doing, to up there animated. Now he's on keys. And, I'm like, wow, that dude came a long way. He's got a lot of discipline. And he looks like somebody that would, he just has that punk look. I ain't going to say somebody robbed your house or something like that. He looks like.
No, I love him. Yeah.
But that's the thing with the people like that, though, the people in music.
That's the artist.
That you think that, like my wife, she made a perfect example of Angela from Widow Lake. It's like you go up there and see her, like, she scares me. And she comes off stage and it's like, she awesome. Runs up to my wife, gives her a hug, and she's like, she's the sweetest woman I've ever met.
She's cool.
We got bass. What about let's go
guitarist? The best guitarist I'd have to say I have played with John Atkins. I have played with
from Reservoir Dog.
No, from Funkle.
Okay.
I've played with Max from Mojo on the Max. I've played with Marvin King, the bass for him before. But still, the best guitarist that I could probably pick out of all of them, they all kind of got the same flavor. To me, they have a different flavor, but they can do anything.
Yeah.
So that would be throw into a hat and just reach in and grab kind of situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because any of them can do what they do. And rhythm guitarists, but all of them too. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't pick from my band, I think my rhythm guitarist is the best in the world. That's just my opinion, though. In vocals wise, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. There's a lot of vocals around here. And I don't like guy singers. I'm sorry, I just don't like guy singers. It's just not me. Girl singers, I mean, like I said, Widow Lake's just as good as
Angela. Yeah, she's awesome.
Just as good as Clem. I mean, you know, they have different flavors. Oh, everybody has musicians. That's their flavor.
And that's another thing about Hack. I actually asked him this one time. He married Angela.
Yeah.
He got the girl. He's the bass player in the band, and he got the girl.
And to be honest with you,
how did that happen?
I love playing the bass because it's kind of almost the easiest job there.
We only got 4-string, and the other guys got 6.
Right. Well, you know, first of all, let me say, you know, this area is just loaded with talent.
That's why I asked this question.
It's loaded with talent, and you know, you hate to single out people.
Oh yeah.
You hate to name people. But, you know, as a band, you're with that person. You're practicing. You're going down the road. So, you know, sometimes, you know, the musicianship kind of has to take a back seat to
the click. To
right.
Clicking
hey,
together.
This guy, man, he's a hell of a guitar player, but he can't get along with nobody.
Oh, there's several people like that, too.
You know, so, you know, you want to pick the people that coincide with the music you want to play, how you are,
oh, yeah.
and you know, things of
that's why
that
I make it kind of a broad, like I said, it's a fantasy band. It's just somebody that.
So, vocal wise, there's only one. There's only one, and that's JC Zatsepa. She is truly amazing.
I know that name.
She is with the away team.
Yeah. Now I know who you're talking about. She is great.
She is amazing.
How long has she been with them?
I don't know, but I believe she's in her late 20s. And
okay, they used to have when they come to Powdersville Pub, like in 2020, I've seen them, and I can't remember the keyboard guitarist.
Marty B.
Huh?
Marty B. Todd King.
It wasn't Todd King. He wasn't with them yet. But anyway, they impressed me. I'm horrible with names. I'll forget my own name sometimes.
Yeah. No,
but yeah, no, I think I know who you're talking about. But who else?
Bass wise, you know, the man could play anything. Easy to get along with, simple, down to earth, and I miss him. And that's Ronnie Ellis. Yeah. Ronnie Ellis was, you know, and the thing is, Ronnie and myself, we were always going to go to Della Ventura's. He loved their lasagna. We were always going to go. We're always going to go to, hey, Mikey, let's go to Della Ventura's. Let's do it. And he'd say, oh, man, Mikey, I can't. Something come up. Let's do it this day. Sounds good. And then I'd have to say, Ronnie, man, I hate to do this. And something came up. And we never got to go to Della Ventura's to have that lasagna. And I I regret that. So, you know, if whatever plans or whatever happens, you know, follow through with your plans, because you never know
Oh yeah.
what's going to happen, or that person might not be there.
Oh yeah.
And that's a regret that that I still have, that we were unable to share a meal together.
It happens, and I know several people that won't use the word goodbye just for that reason. But Ronnie has a little bit of a very tiny bit of influence into this podcast. When I was filming musicians at Wild Country, I was trying to figure out how to do interviews. I'm not at anything. I've never I don't know how to do any of this crap. And I'm trying to figure something out. Like do I do like, just because I was talking to Ronnie about it, I said, do I do like regular conversations or have questions? He's like, why don't you just take the mic and put it on a napkin holder and call it the napkin holder interview and call it a show like that? And I'm like, I like half of that. The name I don't like,
Right.
But I was like, and plus that's not going to work in a venue. And I'm looking at all the logistical parts of it, and I'm like, but the general conversation, and as I had conversations with musicians, is you come to Wild Country and I'm saying, hey man, I'm going to film you tonight. I'm just talking to you guys, going back and forth to your vehicles. And I'm like, when I got back, I said, this is what I need to do a podcast and have that. But we've got bass and we've got vocals. What about drums and guitar before we get wet?
Drums, I'm sure, you know, any drum machine would do. Elisa's makes a drum machine, and
damn.
But you know, one thing about a drum machine, you don't have to deal with the smells of an actual drummer.
There's a drummer like maybe 8 feet away.
That's why I said a drum machine.
You can smell him. Most people usually tell us, say I can smell me, but it's a smoke.
You know, Jason Fricks.
Oh yeah,
Fricks will mix stuff up. He won't let you. He won't let you get into a comatose state up there where you're just. He'll change up times and double. You know, he's a great, and not only that, he's a great guy.
Oh yeah.
You know, someone like I said, JC, I would love, you know, to travel with her, not a problem. Ronnie, same thing. You know, all the personalities are, you know, very similar to one another. Just easy going, in it for a good time and a laugh.
Oh yeah. Now on guitar, because we're about to get wet.
Well, you know, years ago, in Cold Shot, there was Corey McCall. Corey McCall was a very, very, very gifted guitar player. He was one of those that he could hear it and spit it right back to you.
Oh,
He just had that gift to where it's I don't even have the words for, you know, someone like that.
Oh yeah.
You know, and play it note for note. It's like, damn, Corey, how the hell you do that?
And that's pretty much a fantasy band. But I want to go back to Jason Fricks. He played with the Crude.
Yeah.
And Corey Massey, and I can't remember the bass player's name.
Don Leslie.
He played with the Kick group.
Yep.
That is, besides the Bennett Brothers, is one of the best bands I've seen. But the Crude before that was probably it, and they probably still are. But I don't know if they're together. They just they were.
I think they have disbanded.
Yeah.
You know,
they
Sweet
did
Crude
LA
was
Woman.
they were good. They were a very good band.
Yeah, they did L.A. Woman and literally blew my mind.
Yeah,
I love that song.
They were good. Very, very, very good.
But I just wanted to say that because they were one of Corey Massey's just he's rock star, man.
Absolutely.
And he's got the persona, the presence, he's everything.
Sure, he looks the part.
Yeah, I mean, he looks a little bit like Steven Tyler,
yeah,
you know, just a little bit.
You know, and harmonies and things like that. You know, you talk harmonies, you can't leave out Todd King and Jason Taylor.
Oh yeah,
their harmonies are tight.
Oh yeah,
they're just phenomenal together.
Yes, sir. So we wrap this thing up. So it would definitely be Tez on drums. And let's make this clear, I'm not listing the people that I play with and practically live with every day.
Yeah, but so you can't name any of your bandmates.
Any of my band and any of the past bandmates. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. But you can name a couple if you can't think of one, so you don't feel like you're on the spot. But this is to promote other people. I want to sit down with you. People see you, and I want them to hear you say,
Well,
"Hey, I like this person."
The two drummers would either be Tez or Dizzy Dizzy. He played drums for Mac one time, and oh god, he was snapping on that snare really good. But Tez definitely would be back there on the drums. Bass player, damn it, and he plays with me sometimes, like Joe Jones.
Oh yeah, he's been
in and out of
3 or
there
4 times.
Mm-hmm. And
he's awesome.
Aaron Bowen, I've always wanted to play with him. He's a keyboard player. He's a keyboardist.
Trying to remember, who did he play with?
He plays around, I think, with Eric Weller, and
I think I know who it is, but I can't put my finger on it.
Is it Eric Weiler or Eric Weller? Eric Weiler group. I think it's Eric Weiler.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He'll yell at us if he that dude's funny.
Yeah,
he's just a fun guy to be around.
His hair's cool too.
Yeah, what is it? The Shoney's big boy.
Yeah,
we're gonna stop there.
Yeah,
but who would be on vocals?
Oh God. Who would be either me or Jamie Bryant?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, next question. Let's say you had a Back to the Future moment, broke your hand or something happened, and you had to pick a guitar player.
I had to pick a guitar player.
Who would it be?
Glenn Zitzman.
There you go. And anybody else you think of, like you want a freaking bassoon player or triangles or harmonica? Or,
well,
I mean, you can make this a 32-piece orchestra if you wanted to.
Oh God. Well, if I wanted to go a big piece orchestra.
Well, I mean, don't name 32 people. We ain't got.
Well, no, I'm going to name a band. The big band that used to play over there at Chicor Alley on Thursday night. They were called the Big Band. They were a full ensemble orchestra. I'm talking. You had, a brass section. You had people on violin. You had a guy on bass. You had a smooth guy back there on the drums sweeping it like an old jazz guy. I would love to go play with them.
Have you ever heard the Kiss
Sympathy Orchestra live? Yeah.
South Carolina and Greenville, we have the top-notch musicians, man. It's awesome to see the variety that we have around here and the way things kick.
I'm tired.
But keep it rocking, Greenville. We'll see you.